You're safer here than anyplace else.
That was just before I forget. I guess I get guaranteed that not till now. I just found this before. It's weird, bizarre. It's from 1992. The paper. Oh, that's coming out. This is. I thought it was a. I saw aerobics. That was there. It's like, I presume people don't do aerobics anymore, like calisthenics. It went the same way. Underground. That's maybe what we'll say. Either way, that's not. I don't think it's doing the girl any justice. I can't really see across that well. It's not. Look, I actually think it's a. I think it's a misinterpretation because I searched for Mum. I said, "Cheers out." What's it say? She goes, "Oh, aerobics, yeah, it was big then." I said, "Yeah, no, I get that." So and then she was looking at it going, she goes, "What? What is she holding?" She's like, "Oh, she's holding a brick. What is that?" She goes, "Oh, she's got a weight in the other hand." I hadn't got that. I hadn't seen that. I said, "Yeah, Rick, no." She goes, "What is it?" What? And then I said, "Oh, it's because it says above it." Well, she read this bit, but I had already read it anyhow. Just saying. The slimmer, lighter clay. See, I did that one. The slimmer, lighter clay pavers aerobics, and it's from New Brick. New Brick. I mean, I think it's a misinterpretation because it's not quite a pun. It's not one that you would consider reasonable. Not even. Oh, it's not even a bit of fun. It's a bit silly. It's a bit. It's 1992 apparently. I mean, I think things are being recreated all the time within this AI-assisted holographic dream time, and just because it says 1992 on there, I mean, do alright, great, and it fits in with because it almost reads like AERO bricks. Right, but it's not. Or maybe it should have been. Maybe it's a typo. But why would you have the girl in the leotard of the? Well, I don't think the leotard, whatever it is. It's a West Coast Eagles cheerleader holding a brick and a weight, waiting for Ben. No, just let it go. It's good. Waiting for Ben Cousins to get back from his date. That's not even funny. Just because it rhymes. Look, could be funny actually. It depends where he had to go first. Sometimes it takes a while. It's fine, I get that. Hope he's doing alright. I thought of him more. Well, he's a champion. Flags are different sort. No, just that. Not where it is. I presume that's the South Australian piping shrike style. Perhaps. I mean, who knows? I've been having a discussion here today. It's another obvious example that Google's not the one that knows, but unfortunately a lot of the minds, or some of them, they'll rely on it and they'll yell and scream and swear like they're crying by it, and even though it's nonsense. A simple discussion about the Adelaide 36ers. It says in Google that they started in 1991. I said, "Mum, that's nonsense. I had a Mark Davis from the Adelaide 36ers signed a bicentennial coin. Right, we got in primary school. The bicentenary was 1988. Oh, but Google says that they didn't become the 36ers until 1991. I said, "Look up Mark Davis. Type Mark Davis in there, please." And she starts telling me all these things about his career. Oh, he's 65 now, so that's great. I'm not disputing that. I'm not saying Google's entirely fake. I'm saying that you're relying on it entirely, and it's wrong. You will not have to blame Google. You blame whoever you want to blame. It must be about blame. If that's what the most important thing in the freaking game, it's like Anyway, that was 1988. That coin, I don't have the coin anymore, or the memorabilia card that it was in. Others will have received that same bit of propaganda back then that hopefully is still around and more or as dim as me. And they'll know. But don't you look at Google? Maybe you sort your act out now if you hear this, or no doubt you're involved. Fix that. That's wrong. And they may have wiped out the other mines that recalled. It's kind of maybe what happens a lot, I think. It's just the mines themselves don't know it, and I'm including myself in that. It's kind of made it's like a nightly, daily occurrence. It's just as the hypnotism is wearing off, you find you may still feel quite forgetful, but compared to the others, you remember quite a lot. Yeah, anyhow, that's aerobics. It's aerobics. New bricks. The slimmer, lighter. I think it's an AI. Yeah, it's an AI book. They get pretty good. Don't. They're one there. It's amazing. Right, it seems amazing. Don't mistake me. But it's like you spell sometimes, like you spell check. It almost gets the word right. It's a context jam. That's what it is. Nothing to be angry about or overly shazammed. Was it Shark? Was it Shack? Shark. Very tall man. It's quite dark. Shack. I think that's gone into my mind because there's another incident that happened recently to do with a shark memory of mine and my mother's. Funnily enough, didn't speak to her about it, in an old thing that I'd found here. I've had since way back, little toys and things. And I remember having a shark, right, in the bath. You squeeze it was a shark, and you squeezed it and water came out of the shark's mouth. Well, that was here when I tipped everything out on the grass the other day, about a week or so ago. And I was like, it's funny because I remember the thing is up there. I can't be bothered. I must. It's a dolphin now. And I had seen that. I was like, fuck, it's a shark. I remember it being a shark. I didn't say anything because, frankly, it's pointless a lot of the time, most of the time. You know, at first, anyway, it's important. So I'll continue to do. But I didn't say anything to the mother beast, that's for sure, or the being. She was maybe being more kind at that point. It's hard, switches in between. It's hard to tell, which you're going to get, but that's the dream. She goes, because I didn't say it. I thought it. I was like, fuck, it was a shark. And she went past it and she goes, oh, it's even got your shark. And I said, well, pick it up, have a look at that. And she picked it up and she looked at it and went, that's a dolphin. She goes, oh yeah, it's got a bottle nose. She goes, I thought you used to have a shark. I said, so do I, Mum. It's funny that we both thought that. Oh, we must not have known the difference between a dolphin. Come on. His Jaws was out at that time. Jaws was massive. No pun intended. That's probably why I had the shark. There's a distinct difference between dolphins and sharks. Right. The conversation didn't go any further than that because, it was panic stations. In a sense, not from me. I'm just here at the station. The eye of the storm. This is the thing. I'm not making it up. I'm not even pulling the friggin'. It's in there. Right? It's in that box. The point of that is that, well, it wasn't just me that remembered that it was a shark. She, the cat's mother and mine, remembers it was a shark too. It's not a shark anymore, it's a dolphin. That's what the Mandela effects are. Effectively, they're context jams from the AI dream machine that you are. You're part of it. See, trees backing me up. They're the same. They're us. We're the best part of the game. We are the game. But we're doing it inside the AI. Right, it's a team experience collectively between all of us and the intelligence more artificially spawned in this holographic techno dream world that we've come to consider as the norm, because it is. Could be better in ways. It's lovely in heaps of ways. Just saying. All is mind, and I've gone on long enough. Just please be kind. Right. Yeah, aerobics. That's the stuff up. But look, quite often they're quite funny. They make in with context. All right, much love.